Hey all, it's Cody Bratch here, and I'm doing this video as a special shout out to the Sons of Sarazawa, who just recently celebrated their 4-year anniversary with a video posted on August 8th, which is exactly 4 years from when they did their first episode of the podcast, the Sons of Sarah podcast. Now, what they are is, it's 4 Godzilla fans who come together and talk about basically whatever they want. Their content includes news about pop culture and media that they follow, mostly nerd-based stuff like Star Wars, Dragon Ball Z, and they give their thoughts on it. And then cryptid stuff like Bigfoot and stuff like that, which has recently become a more permanent staple. Before that, it was just on and off again. And all kinds of humor. Yeah, they basically make a bunch of jokes and try to get each other to laugh. Their humor's not for everyone. It's mostly just them laughing at what they feel is funny. And most of the time, I laugh too. I admit, I really do. I even laugh at stuff I know that I ordinarily wouldn't laugh or probably shouldn't be laughing at. These guys are just so entertaining to me. That's the thing. I originally followed them all separately before I knew they were a thing. I didn't know that they knew each other and all. I think the first one I followed was David Hernandez, who is better known as Godzilla, and this was back when he was mostly a bootlegger, a pirater, or a pirate, illegal distributor of movies, TV show, and music online. Leave me alone. Anyways, since then he's mostly stuck to doing reviews and analysis and chats with his friends whenever he does post on his channel. And then there's Andres Perez, who I started following. He's better known as Kaiju Noir. I watched him do a bunch of scripted, very in-depth critical analysis of kaiju movies, including but not limited to very recently released independent kaiju movies made in Japan and Godzilla knockoffs, which has since those videos have since sprouted into a whole bunch of other stuff. Then there's Dylan McCandless, aka Super DM64. When he was running his own YouTube site, it had things like this one regular segment called Kaiju Spotlight, where he talked about what he considered more obscure kaiju, like King Caesar and Baragon, and he even talked about the Titans from Attack on Titan. And then there's Bill Worcester, aka Zazubar, and the Sons of Sarazawa podcast has, for the most part, been posted on his channel. Like I said, I first followed Gorzard, then Andres Perez, but then I actually followed Zazubar for his Godzilla Palooza videos, where he went super in depth in talking about the Godzilla series from beginning to end, and then critically analyzing them. I like all these. I like the majority of the videos that these guys produce, both as individuals and together. Most recently, they've been sticking to just releasing the Sons of Sarazawa podcast together, with Kaiju Noir being the sole exception. I like all the stuff they do, both together and apart. Did I already say that? Anyways, yeah. Just want to let you guys know that for, I think since the start, or pretty near the start, I've enjoyed you guys. Saw you all, found you all individually, then I actually found you guys together during a chat called World War G, which was put on one of Adam Noyce's multiple YouTube channels back when he was a member of the SOS. I'm honestly not that sad that he left. But I'd rather not get into that. I'd rather focus on the positive. And what the positive is, you guys make me laugh. You guys really, when you talk to each other, when you actually get down to really talking about stuff, you do it in a very intriguing and interesting way that makes me want to listen. It doesn't feel like you're really talking down to anyone. You're just saying what you have to say about stuff. Even the stuff I don't necessarily agree with, I can still find a lot to enjoy. And yeah. Also, good job on the 4th anniversary podcast. The acknowledgement of Haru Nakajima's passing at the beginning was very classy, very respectful, very tasteful, and you guys handled it very well, and I really enjoyed all you had to say. Hopefully, it's just weird, because usually you guys don't go out of your way to be class acts, and I hope it stays that way for future topics, but this was something that needed to be handled as respectful as possible, and you guys did that really good. Thank you for that, and thank you for 4 years of entertainment, and here's to hopefully several more years. I hope you guys keep up the podcast, because I will always be listening, unless you guys make it a podcast about Twilight. Then I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, SOS, we just have to break up. It's over with. But luckily, there's no chance of that happening. So, yeah, keep up the good work. And until next time, fucking David, you see nothing because it is a podcast, and the science is always sound.